Hey, what's going on, you guys? With you guys to the channel, it's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. The 100 is back for its final season. We got the first episode, which, not gonna lie, I know I was supposed to go back and rewatch like the last two episodes of season 6. Didn't do it. Just jumped right into it. And for the most part, I was kind of like, what is going on? It took me a minute to get into it. Well, not necessarily the episode, it's just the fact that I was like, I don't necessarily remember what's happening. But I'm like, oh, Russell's captured. Clarke and them, they're going to build Clarke and them like their compound. And it's like, okay, now I remember. And we got the Octavia supposedly might have just died, which if that is the case, I don't even know why I'm still watching. Nonetheless, we got the girl who woke up, who Octavia and them saved, Octavia, Gabriel, and Echo saved. She woke up, and we trying to figure out exactly who she is. Bellamy gets captured at the very beginning. He gets knocked out, he gets captured. So we have Echo and Gabriel chasing after. Well, no, they're not even chasing after anybody because they fighting some people who they can't see, and then they take off running. And then they run into the girl because she ran away from Gabriel earlier. And they ran trying to catch Bellamy. They end up meeting up and it's like, hey, I got this note that said, trust Bellamy. We're assuming this from Octavia. There's a lot of things going on with that whole thing. I just have no idea. But I think that was the part I was most interested in the whole episode. Nonetheless, we have them running and they say, hey, how fast? Now, this is the part that I was like, okay, wait a minute. They said, how fast can you run? She said, well, it's just time to just find out. And they ran. It was daytime when they started running. When they stopped running, it was night. And none of them was sweating. It's just something I noticed. It's not me nitpicking. It's just something I noticed. I'm like, they are in extremely good shape. Because I was like, hey, man, I'm tired. We're going to have to just let them come catch us. But they end up seeing like visions and different things, and Gabriel like, yo, it's not real. He's the only person who didn't see anything, which I'm kind of wondering why. I think he might have took something. I'm not quite sure because Echo was seeing some stuff from her past and it bothered her. And the girl, I feel like I'm supposed to know her name. I feel like they said her name before, but I just can't remember it. But she was saying some things. Well, she was saying Octavia. Octavia just like, yo, just don't say anything. And I don't know if that's the actual Octavia saying that or it's like just literally a vision. You don't really know because I think everybody's seeing something different. But they end up killing the guys who were after them because they have like this advanced technology where they're able to cloak. Also, and they control like the portal. So it's just like. And they all go in a portal together. So I'm like, okay. I want to know what's going on with that because apparently it's a whole nother world out there, which we also found out today in real life that it's like a parallel universe out there. Kind of cool. Oh, but back to the episode. Back to the episode, we got Clarke dealing with Maddie. She's no longer a hater. None of the grinders know. None of one crew know because they did. They gonna revolt and they gonna get back to beefing with each other. We got criminals who down now trying to get stuff ready for the compound. You have the children of Gabriel who wants to see Russell dead. Russell wants to die. Either he want to die or he wants to kill Clarke. And it's just like a big mess. And you also still have the people who follow Russell. It's like, hey, we must protect him. He's our savior. Even like, it's still their belief. Even though everything's been exposed, it doesn't matter to them. So it's just like this whole thing. Nonetheless, the whole time through this entire episode, they have been trying to like remind Clarke, they're like, hey man, that dude killed your mama. Even though John Murphy helped him, and like John kind of feel bad about it. That's one of the things I'm like, John usually like stands on whatever he does, but this situation. And that's the one thing I always liked about him, that he's like stands on everything he does. He doesn't like switch back and forth. But in this situation, I actually understood why he was like, yeah, I didn't necessarily know what they were gonna do, dog. And just to be honest, I'm pretty much protecting myself. So hey, it is what it is. But Clarke finally gets to her breaking point where she's like, you know what, I'm finna kill Russell. Forget it. And granted, that's what Russell wanted. And Russell was about to die. Until we found out the Shade Hater is in Russell and he killed Russell's in his own mind. So he took over his body. Which I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like that, but I find it very intriguing and it just get put a new spin on everything. Because once Shade Hater tells to everyone who he is and that Matt is no longer Hater, he gets control over one crew. Not only that, he probably gets control over the people who follow Russell. And also, since it's not Russell, the children of Gabriel have no beef with him. So the ties completely shift. So you got all of that's going to go down. And then you have whatever's going on with this portal, because I still don't know what's going on with that, but I think that's probably still the most interesting part to me. Well, it was until Shade Hater took over. So, but one thing that I'm still was kind of confused on, well, I ain't gonna say confused on, it just kind of didn't make sense to me, was when Clarke said Russell will pay for his crimes tomorrow, he'll be burned at the stake. When technically she could have gave the exact same speech she had gave, and at the end, instead of tomorrow he paid, she could have said today he paid for that and he's behind me burning. But she didn't do that. She gave him a day, which I don't see the point. When she was literally about to walk out, he said, what would Maddie do? And that part doesn't click to me. That part just does not click to me. Because if she wanted him dead and she was about to leave him to die, why let him live another day just to kill him the next day? That's the only part. That's honestly my biggest gripe from this episode. Other than that, I think I really enjoyed this episode. Started off, we out to a strong start, you guys. Just hope we keep it up, because there's times where they'll just jump off a cliff. So I hope that doesn't happen. But you guys let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the vid. Hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll catch up with you guys later.